circle to the left or right, when you circle to the left, the ladies in the mid says, hey, ho! Circle to the left, ladies in the
Well, howdy, everybody, and welcome back to the Texas Square Dance Radio. I'm your host, and whether you're listening in from the rolling hills of the Hill Country, or out west in the Panhandle, down in the Gulf Coast, or right here in the heart of the Lone Star State, I'm mighty glad you tuned in today. You know, there is something truly special about the sound of a wood floor under moving boots, the clear call of an experienced caller over the sound system, and 8 people moving together in complete harmony. Square dancing isn't just a traditional American dance. It's a community. It's about heritage, fellowship, neighbor helping neighbor, and keeping a wonderful Texas tradition alive and kicking for generations to come. Today's episode is my teleprompter was a little slow on me here. Today's episode is dedicated to every dancer, every caller, and every volunteer who keeps the light on at the hall every single week. But more than that, today is an open call across our great state. We are looking to highlight your club right here on Texas Square Dance Radio. Whether your hall's been running since the 1950s or you've got a brand new beginners class starting up next month, we want to hear your story. Heart of the Texas Square Dance community. Let's talk a little bit about what makes our Texas Square Dance community so vibrant. Across the state, we've got regional dance councils organizing square, round, and line dancing events almost every night of the week. From mainstream and plus levels to advanced and challenge dancing, there's a square out there for everybody. Square dancing has always been about connections. When you step into a square, you aren't looking at your phone. You aren't worrying about the work week ahead. You're listening for the next command, whether it's a yellow rock, a do-si-do, or a grand square, and you're depending on 7 other folks in the circle to keep the flow going. That sense of camaraderie is getting harder to find in today's fast-paced world. That is exactly why this podcast exists. To promote our local dance halls, showcase our talented Texas callers, encourage new dancers to take their first basic lessons, and give established clubs a platform to shine. Why we want your club featured? Every club in Texas has its own personality, its own history, and its own tradition. Does your club host a big annual anniversary dance with a potluck dinner that people travel miles for? Do you have a legendary local caller who's been calling for 3 or 4 decades? Are you running a brand new beginner's class and looking to welcome your new dancers from your local town? We want to feature your officers, your callers, and your dancers on upcoming episodes of Texas Square Dancer Radio. I'll get that in a minute. Instead of rodeo, it might be a radio, but it's a radio. So getting your club featured on the show is a fantastic way to spread the word, attract new members, announce your upcoming special dances, and preserve your club's story in the radio archive. We can sit down for a live interview, record a segment over the phone, or chat online, whatever works best for your schedule. We'll discuss how your club got started, your regular dance schedules, caller lineups, and how folks in your area can get involved.
Circle left or right way, circle left, ladies in the mid-sash, hey ho! Circle to the left, ladies in.
Here's how you can get in touch and schedule an interview. If you're a club president, a publicity officer, a caller, or just a passionate dancer who wants to see your home club highlighted on the podcast, getting scheduled is simple. Here's how you can reach out to me directly. Call or text me. I'd rather you text me because if you call, if I don't recognize the number, I probably won't answer it. You can leave a voicemail. But text me, and you can reach me on my personal phone at 936-443-4597. If I happen to be out on the farm or away from my desk, just leave a message with your name and your club name, and I'll get right back to you. Or you can email me, drop me a line anytime at skelle@gmail.com. That's S as in Sam, KELLEYTX @gmail.com. Send along a few details about your club, like where you meet, what night you dance, and who should we talk to. And we will get a time set up on the broadcast calendar. Don't be shy. Whether you're a large metro club or a small rural hall meeting, twice a month, every single story matters to the Texas Square Dance family.
Circle left or right way, circle left, ladies in the mid-sash, hey ho! Circle to the left, ladies in the mid-sash, hey ho! Do an alley left quick quarter and a right left granny, 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 a right left, like a chicken, break my chicken out stove.
So in closing, and we want a call to action. As we start wrapping up today's show, I want to remind everyone listening, square dancing stays strong because of people like you. Next time you head out to your local hall, bring a friend along. Introduce someone new to the joy of a right and left grand, and to all our club leaders across Texas. Reach out today. Call or text. Again, the number is 443-4597. And again, I prefer you text, but if I don't recognize the number, I won't answer it. So then you would have to leave a message. Or you can drop an email to S as in Sam, Kelle, KELLEYTX @gmail.com. Let's get your club on the schedule and tell your story to square dancers all across the state. And what I'm also trying to do with this podcast is hopefully we get to reach a lot of young people who have not been square dancing, but we'd like to try to get in them. So you get this video, share it with as many people as you can. Until the next time, keep your shoes dusted, listen for the call, keep on dancing. This is Texas Square Dance Rodeo signing off. Have a blessed week, everybody. And Joyce, my wife, and I wish you the best of blessings for the week. Thank you.